Hi, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 1st to the 15th, 2023 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out more than you guys will ever know with the YouTube algorithm, so thank you so very much for doing so. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Chariot reverse. So, Virgo, our emotions can kind of be all over the place. We can also feel like somebody's emotions are just absolutely eclipsing everything else about our world and about our time. We can also be having a negative time with a Cancer energy. So, just be aware of this. Because it's a general reading, we have to give all different views. Let's see what spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Here we have blissful. Filling ourselves with bliss is going to be so important. Filling ourselves with what makes us happy. Joseph Campbell said, follow your bliss. Follow what makes you happy. Follow what sparks joy in your life. And it will be a life well lived. It will be. So let yourself connect to what brings you happiness and let it just radiate through you and around you and with you. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, interesting. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. So we can be having really a bit of difficult with a Cancer energy. Again, the Chariot is coming up reversed. So Cancer energy is a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. There could have been something that happened during that time that is kind of like pulling us back or has caused chaos. So just being aware of that is going to be super, super important. Being aware also that our emotions can tend to be a little bit all over the place during this time. We have to rein things in, and our first response is going to be just to like let it all out, like let it all go. And spirit's like, no, 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 rein in the emotions, kind of sift through what's important, because there are certain things that are going to want to take precedence that aren't important. Like they're just going to breed chaos. So just be aware of this. The Seven of Cups, our dreams and our desires, our wishes are coming forward during this time. And there's a sense that we're looking at a lot of illusions of things, a lot of what could be's, but we need to kind of sit with that and internalize, what do I want? How do I need to move forward? What's important? Where am I headed? What do I desire? Because there's going to be a dream that comes forward, but it's going to come through after a lot of disillusionment or after a lot of illusions come forward. And it's like, oh, this and this and this. And it's like, okay, but there's one thing that's going to come forward during this time that's just special. It's prosperous, it's beautiful, it connects us, and it's going to open up the doors in a really, really, really beautiful way. With the King of Wands, this is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. there is a sense here that our passion is changing and evolving. We are we are seeing ourselves grow. We are seeing ourselves shed things in our lives that just aren't important anymore, and embracing our passion, embracing what we desire, embracing what we want, embracing what we need, embracing who we are is going to be so important. The King of Wands is passion, it's fire, it's determination, it's insight, it's transformation with the salamander, and alchemically the salamander is profound transformation coming in, profound change. We can be looking at things quite differently than we had before, and looking at, where we want to be, what we desire. There can also be a fire sign energy in our lives that is changing everything up. Now, we have to be mindful if this change is coming from the external, because we don't need to be overwhelmed. And there's an energy that's wanting to come in and kind of like tidal wave us, overwhelm us, sweep us away with it. So just be aware of that. With the Magician reversed, this is us not seeing our magic. This can also be falling into addictions of any kind. So do be mindful about this. The Magician is standing in your magic, embracing your power, embracing your prosperity, standing before the altar of your existence and claiming your worth. The Magician reverse can be kind of questioning, what is my worth and why am I here and where am I going and what do I want and what do I desire? And there's just a lot of question marks I see kind of like hanging around us during this time. But it's falling back in love with us. It's finding the magic again. It's looking at things and saying, but it's like this sparks joy, right? It's like that tidying up book. If it doesn't spark joy, let it go. And we're going to be seeing that within our lives. If it doesn't spark joy, let it go. And that's going to be rather profound for us. And it's going to be rather powerful for us as well. Let the joy come back in. And it's kind of like we're refinding our place with happiness, our place with joy, our place with power. And we're learning how to see the gifts in our lives, the prosperity, the brilliance of words and the brilliance of mind, the love, the passion. We're finding it all again during this time. It's like we're finding ourselves again. And for those of us who think, like, I haven't lost me, what are you talking about? It's also the sense of not being afraid to embrace our magic, not being afraid to embrace our spark, to stand out, to stand tall and proud and out loud within our lives. And that's a very powerful thing. There's something that has been holding us back. And with the night, with the Magician reversed, we can be seeing those threads that have been holding us back and cutting away at them now, if not completely just like slicing through them. The Knight of Swords is reversed. This is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is energy that is all over the place. The Knight of Swords can be very delusional. We can have delusional energy around us. So that's something like just be aware of. We can tend to imagine it greater, and then when it comes to doing it, it's so much harder, which is just life. But this is like kind of amped up a little bit. So be aware, being a dreamer is awesome, but having those dreams like take over our existence and our reality, that's not going to be as great. But here, and it's also having a person in our lives like this, just a person who is a little bit delusional, just a little bit delusional, just a sense of the dream world is so much more real to them than their own world, than the reality of it all. So being aware of this is going to be super, super, super important, because this person, I mean, night energy is just charming energy. It's charming energy. It's brilliant energy. It's a sense of really being charismatic, but it's not having the follow through when the night is reversed. So also be mindful of that energy around us. We can have these brilliant ideas. We also need to have the brilliant execution to back it up. And this isn't to be rude or mean. I know people say like, "Oh, it's so negative." It's not. It's just how spirit is communicating with us. And, if we don't give the warnings as well as the great things that come forward, then that's me not doing my job, and that's not fair to anybody. So just be aware of that, because spirit is connecting with you. And there's just this wealth of emotional knowledge that is coming forward that is going to lead you on an adventure. You just don't want to be like swept away by things that aren't here quite yet. So let's see what spirit has to say. Subconsciously, we need to be mindful of the Four of Wands. Okay, this is a dedication. This is like I give my word. That's either going to be broken or tested during this time. And this could be with work, this could be with a relationship, this can be with ourselves. Like I said, I was going to do this, and now, I don't know if I really want to. So just be aware of this. The Four of Wands is the minor arcana marriage card. So there can even be an ex coming forward, or we can be going through subconsciously like a little bit of a difficult time, like thinking, is this really worth it? Is this where I want to be? Type of thing. And we just tend to be right now a little bit more in our mind than we are normally. So just be aware of this. Our subconscious spirit message is joyous. Spirit's like, let in the joy. It wants you to be blissful. It wants you to be joyous. Like, let in the joy, dance in the rain, let yourself laugh, let yourself sing, let yourself just be so brilliantly joyous. Our subconscious tarot message is the world reversed. So this isn't us like opening up to the world. It's like, oh, okay, the world's my oyster, everything like that. This is us finding our world, but in a smaller, much more quiet way. And it can be in a way that nobody else gets. But the world is showing itself to us just a little bit quieter, a little bit calmer, a little bit more insular. And that's a beautiful thing. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Virgo. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.